are illegal Venezuelan immigrants part of the Tren de Aragua gang breaking into an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado. At least that's what the current narrative going viral on Twitter is right now.
They're armed and ready. They'll try to wipe your windows and then come rob you.
I see that bullet hole in my bedroom window, huh?
That's a bullet hole right there?
We've been terrorized. Gunshots, the trash piling up.
Every time we try to go to bed at night, we have to keep it like this so nobody can kick in the door.
Besides this incident caught on camera, is Aurora in flames right now? Have Venezuelan gangsters conquered the entire city? And are the Hells Angels actually on their way to enact vigilante justice on this gang while the police sit by and do nothing?
This Venezuelan gang has indeed taken over at least some of the buildings. You're saying at least 2 of the 3. And what I just heard from you is you don't know how they ended up there. And you even made a suggestion that they could have been sent there.
But what we're learning out here is that gang members have not taken over this complex.
The city of Aurora is contradicting itself on the extent of Venezuelan gang activity in that city. The mayor told Fox News this week the gang is collecting rent at a troubled apartment complex. The interim police chief, in a video press release, says that's not happening.
In an attempt to clear confusion and figure out myself what is and what is not fake news, I pulled up there myself to find out.
Fist up, guns down. You see that? Fist up, guns down. United we stand, divided we fall. Stop the gun violence. We're in it. We have all these ominous posters indicating some mass violence out here. We sure we don't want to roll up the window and film through it? So the surrounding neighborhoods, I'm sure, have a lot of opinions on what's going on here. Probably a lot of the negative attention that has been brought. Also, there's not a single source of media here. Everything on Twitter is telling me we're going to show up to a war zone in this apartment complex. I doubt that's going to be the case.
So I hopped out of the car and walked straight up to the apartment complex with no clue what was going on and with hopes of not getting shot with a scoped rifle.
Is it true that gangs have taken over this apartment complex or no? Tren de Aragua?
No sé, hermano.
Okay,
No
okay.
sé.
¿Es peligrosa aquí o no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Por qué? Like, pop, pop, pop?
Sí, mucho
Okay.
plomo, sí, pero no, o sea, no
Criminales.
puedo hablar más de lo que puedo decir porque también es mi seguridad
Okay.
de mi persona.
Are most of the people that live here from Venezuela?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Y yo fui uno de los primeros que llegó aquí a los edificios.
Bien?
Yes, el principio.
What do you think happens when you import 1,000 migrants from India into a... Let's just pull out the paint for this, actually. What happens when you import someone from this country, right? And this country has activity of guns, has activity of rape, which we could use for this symbol, I guess. Has activity of other things, bad things. Killing, how about, let's put one in here, eating dogs. Let's say they eat dogs, right? Okay. And you import them into this country. Now, in this country, you import all of these people from here into this section here, right? And only this section. Now, these in this group, in this place, they enjoy eating, they enjoy driving cars, they enjoy petting dogs. Right? Okay. Do you think if you move this group of people who enjoy these groups of things or indulge in these groups of things into only this particular spot here, do you think in return they will stop doing those things, or do you think you have created a section of people who are different than these people, and by not combining them and not putting, and I'm not saying there's no accountability here for these people who are doing this. I'm just saying the sociological change that would happen from doing this, or what I would see happening or happen if you do something like this. I think if you almost segregate them, and by segregate I mean you're building houses for these groups of people who are coming in from this particular place, right? And there's a lot of them, so you've built your own housing, and then like in the government there's people who are giving out loans and giving out like credits to these people to be able to go and get these apartments or whatever you say, right? And these people in the government are working with these Venezuelan people to place them in this place, right? I think they fucked up. What if you cut this into fourths and then disperse one here, dispersed one here, dispersed the other over here, and kept the other where it was? Would you think that the impact or the carrying over almost of certain beliefs or processes of how they do things would be gone? You think that would be more likely to slip away if they were in with these people over here where they only make up, let's say, this amount, or over here where they make up this amount or something, right?
Al principio fue bien, pero después que cambiaron la administración de los edificios, todo se volvió nada. Todo cambió. Los edificios no sirven, no good, los apartamentos.
No bueno aquí.
No good.
Oh, interesante. Pregunta, ¿es tren de agua aquí?
No.
No? Ok. Fake news? Falso news? Ok, gracias. ¿Es
Looks like
tren
they're
de
moving
agua
out.
aquí o no?
No.
No?
No.
¿Peligrosa aquí lately? No? ¿Es cierto que los pandillas se han apoderado de este apartamentos o no?
No sé, porque yo vivo trabajando, yo vengo al trabajo y a dormir.
¿Cuántos años vive aquí?
Meses.
¿Meses?
3 meses.
Okay, ¿de dónde eres?
Venezuela.
Okay, I'm sure that'll be a common story out here. We are not hearing any confirmed gang activity. Is that you get shot out here, by the way, guys? Okay, have you heard about like the gang activity and that sort of thing?
No, I hear gunshots all the time throughout the night.
Gunshots all the time?
About the apartment somewhere over here that 2 people died in.
Okay.
2 people were shot apparently.
Is it safe out here?
During the day mostly. I don't like to travel around through the neighborhood at night or around dusk.
Tren del agua no corren los apartamentos.
No.
Los rejas de los apartamentos.
Creo que hay una desinformación con respecto a un video que anda circulando. En realidad a mí no me han extorsionado. Yo no he pagado. Yo siempre pagué aquí a los propietarios como tal, siempre. No puedo decir que hayan pandillas aquí porque en verdad yo no tengo conocimiento de eso.
Okay.
Y sería una injusticia uno hablar lo que no es. De eso deberían encargarse las autoridades de investigar bien. Y si es cierto que está aquí metido el tren de agua.
Do you think it's motivated by fear of immigrants and xenophobia?
Creo que hay una campaña en contra también de nosotros los buenos. Yo creo que las autoridades deberían abocarse al problema como tal. Aquí hay muchos padres de familia, muchas personas que tenemos nuestro proyecto, que vinimos con un futuro, que vinimos a construir un futuro, a ayudar al país a que salga adelante. Y creo que nos están metiendo a todos en el mismo saco y no debería ser.
Pregunta para ti. ¿Es falso información regarding
Yeah, but here's also the situation, right? And I'm not sticking up for them placing them in the same spot. But when you go into a city that has already been taken up, this whole like place right here, you can't live here. The fucking land's taken. Everyone's already built on it. So you leave out these very small portions to be able to do whatever, right? Like, I think that's what we're seeing also take place.
La tren del agua, los criminales aquí.
Falsa.
You got a door in the window right here. You got a barred wall on the wall. Someone's definitely driven into it. Everyone here's chill, but something's going down. We got broken glass over here. I don't know if we want to find out what's going down in there, but there's some noise calling me in. There's broken glass, broken windows, broken doors everywhere out here. Pregunta para ti. Hola. ¿Tú sabes del video? Go like, pa, pa, pa.
No.
Allí. Ok. ¿Es peligrosa aquí o no?
Sí.
Sí. Porque actividades criminales.
Sí, mucho balacera y todo.
Ok. Muchas policías recientemente.
Mucho.
Porque pa, pa, pa.
Sí, por
Okay.
muchos balazos.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
2 años.
Pregunta para ti. Hola. ¿Tren del agua aquí o no? ¿Mucha? ¿Peligrosa? Okay. Bien. Tren del agua is here, he said. I said dangerous. He said no. Fuck and find out. Oh, great. This is not a good sign. We got large piles of uncollected trash here. Normal, standard. We got the van normal. I'm pretty sure this means stop the violence or something. Is it safe out here? Yeah. No? Okay, be safe. Cops are out here often? Yeah. Lots of shootings? Shootings last night? All right, be safe. Is it fake news?
Sí, es que acá nosotros vivimos, trabajamos y, o sea, llegamos del trabajo y para la casa nos acostamos temprano.
¿Cuántos años vive aquí?
No, yo acá tengo 8 meses.
¿De dónde eres?
De Venezuela.
Okay. Did you see the video of the guy with the big rifle?
Ah, sí,
¿Sí?
por el TikTok, sí.
Okay. ¿Qué es?
O sea, no sé porque yo no los conozco, no.
Okay.
O sea, porque nosotros llegamos de trabajar y para la casa.
Muchas de las personas aquí ilegales o de Venezuela?
De Venezuela. Yo soy de Venezuela, o sea, yo estoy arreglando mis papeles porque la verdad entramos fue por migración.
I see. I want to see if it's...
I think I don't know if he's purposely doing that. But you're either illegal, meaning you don't have current paperwork or the availability to come to the U.S. or live here, right? Which is illegal. Or you're legalized, which means you have current paperwork that means you are able to travel and live in the U.S. And you have some form of paperwork to document that that's true. Is that correct or incorrect?
It's false, fake news regarding the gangs inside the buildings. Can you take me inside and give me a tour?
¿Pasar ahí por ahí?
Sí.
¿Sí?
¿Sí posible? Ok, vamos. ¿De Venezuela?
No, yo soy de México.
México, ok. Muchas personas aquí tiene pa.
Now, here's the thing also. In certain cities and in certain states, there are laws that contradict what I just said, which is very weird. I'll put it that way.
So, muy tranquilo.
Sí, yo estoy tranquilo. Aquí estoy tranquilo.
Okay. ¿Qué? ¿Cuántos por rent? ¿Cuántos dólares por meses? Renta, sí.
Están cobrando como 1,300, 1,400.
Okay. It's pretty chill up here. Pretty nice place. Got a nice view. Fair one? Oh, es aquí. Un momento, yo quiero mirar un video. Cuéntame. Este.
Ese apartamento no es aquí.
¿A dónde eres? It's a white door. Maybe they got a new door?
Hay diferentes apartamentos.
Diferente.
Y
¿Allí?
todos los edificios tienen la misma puerta, 301. Pero no.
¿Qué es esto? It's a reinforced wall. Take a look at this. What is this? ¿Una persona vive aquí?
No sé, yo sí vivo en está cerrado.
Should I knock?
Sí, suena.
Hola. The doors are walled off right now? Okay.
Esas puertas son normales, pero yo no había visto eso.
Okay. Hola. Amazon delivery? Okay, so we got the broken glass here. Look. This is broken in too long ago. This looks like it's in a pretty bad state of disrepair. We got Feastables on the ground though. That's crazy. Mr. Beast Feastables on the ground in there, along with heroin needles and fentanyl foil and trash.
Wow.
This is quite the experience. Oh boy, broken stools here. beers all over the place, family inside, a lot of Modelo's out here. So that looks fully boarded up right there. Like it looks like someone's reinforced their door, and that may be a new door for 301, that's my guess. I can knock. If you wanna stand at a distance, minimize your risk, I suppose. So that looks boarded up. Looks like it's been broken multiple times. You can hear the fire alarm that hasn't been changed. That's a meme. Hola. So due to recent events, I think it's understandable that no one wants to answer the door. This place is fucked up. I'm amazed people live here. This is some third world country shit. Mucho de este, ¿sí? Rocks, rocas, guns, bullets. Lots of broken glass out here.
I speak English too.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
John, all right, are these bullet holes?
Lately it's crazy.
Lately crazy?
Yeah, but you know, I stay to my business.
So if you mind your own business out here, it's chill, safe.
It is safe. This one's supposed to be the safe, the best building in there.
This one right here?
Yeah, this is the best building.
Yo, any of y'all want to be interviewed in there? We're trying to figure out if the gangsters have taken this place over. I'm looking right.
You probably see that bullet hole in my bedroom window, huh?
That's a bullet hole right there? You had a wasp nest right next to you, too.
Yeah, it's a bullet hole right there, though.
Okay, so how often do you hear bullets out here?
Probably like every 2 days.
Damn. That's pretty shitty, yeah?
Hell yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. Most time I'll be at work, so I don't really have to deal with a lot of them.
You ever been hit with a stray bullet out here?
Nah, not yet.
How much is it to rent an apartment out here?
Here, shit. It's like 14. Actually, straight on the inside. And this one, the other ones look like the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you have the best building out here.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best one.
The other ones they look trashed.
They fucking it up, though.
Who's fucking it up?
Like the Venezuelans.
Okay. What percentage?
But they cool, though. Like, I ain't got no problem with them, but, like, clean your shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why do you think they're so dirty with all this stuff?
I just think where they come from. Maybe they just don't give a fuck because they're in a whole different new place, so they ain't got to pay for nothing. Everything free given, You know what I mean?
Nope. I think this is exactly what they did there. And by giving them this almost living place all together, it reinforces that feeling of making it how it is at home or whatever, right? But this isn't. This is America. This is different than Venezuela. It should be treated different.
Do you have beef with them that they're not paying anything and you're like, yo, I'm paying $1,400 a month?
Hell no.
You chill with it?
Yeah, I stopped paying rent. I don't like shit. I told them, like, 2 y'all come over here and fix some of these problems, like the trash, for instance. Like, why the fuck I'm gonna be paying rent and for the some of the things that y'all post? So the stuff that's like in the leasing contract applies to that trash.
I see.
You know, and the upkeep for the complex. And y'all not saying in agreement, so I'm not gonna pay shit.
How long you not been paying rent?
Like a month.
All right. How long you plan on not paying rent?
So I'm about to be out of here today.
Yeah?
I'm moving today, yeah.
When did you notice the Venezuelans start to come in?
Like a year ago.
Okay. They kind of took over?
Yeah, kind of. Like I said, man, shit. I ain't never had no issue with them. Like, shit. If I need some help with something, they help me.
Okay.
They need some help. When they first got here, them motherfuckers would be parked behind my car and shit like that. And I'll be like, hey, I don't know how you do it in your country, but right here, you don't park behind my. You know what I'm saying? I smoke your ass. It pretty much like on that type of tip.
Did you see that video of the guy kicking the door down with the scoped rifle?
Yeah, it was in the next building.
Did you see it happen in real time?
No, I didn't see it happen, but I do know them.
Is it gang affiliated?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think they were just looking for somebody.
$1,400 to live in this hole. That is crazy. You'll notice a lot of broken glass, a lot of bullet holes in the walls. How are you? I'm doing good. We're doing like a little bit of an independent news report on what's going on out here. Would you guys want to share anything?
We've been terrorized.
Tell me about it. That's kind of what we're trying to understand.
Gunshots, the trash piling up.
I saw that. So when did the Venezuelans come in here? That's a new thing, right?
I don't know if they're Venezuelan or not, but gangs have been in here.
Tren de Aragua?
Is it the Venezuelan gangs?
I'm not sure who they are.
But gang activities out here for sure.
Activity, yeah. For about at least a year.
And I've heard a lot of people aren't paying rent out here. Is that true?
That's what I hear. That's what we hear.
Yeah, just a lot of squatters and holdover tenants. All the inside, we just walked into each building. They're completely trashed.
It's not surprising.
Okay.
Because the whole place is trashed.
Completely trashed. Like third world abandoned building.
Is that what it looks like?
It's pretty shitty.
I think Denver's targeted because it's centrally located and not close to the border.
Okay.
So that's why I think we're targeted.
What would be a message for like the city council or the governor or the mayor you guys would like to get out, if anything?
But shut this place down.
Shut it down?
Just like they did in Elm Street.
Okay.
Because it's the same owners. So
And they do a poor job at vetting their tenants and maintaining the place?
do shit. The owner needs to be locked up.
Okay.
And that's my opinion.
Okay.
Just for renting out to these illegals.
Okay. This place is fucked. Just take a look. Oh, this is, I mean, you can zoom in. This place is completely unkept, complete hole. Look at that. Look in here. Completely abandoned, in disrepair, fecal matter, piss. We may have overstayed our welcome a little bit. We've talked to a lot of locals out here. The Venezuelans say nothing's going on, no gang activity. Anyone who's not Venezuelan, yeah, there's some gang going down here. There's some crime going down. The locals, I'm hesitant to interview a lot of the locals out here because I don't want them to narc on themselves, but I do respect someone standing up for the community and I won't suppress their voice if they want to share. So we're noticing tons of no license plates. Muchas personas aquí de Venezuela? ¿Sí? ¿Cuánto por ciento? 90, 80? 80? Okay, gracias. I mean, according to him, it's a Venezuelan community. This is little Venezuela, selling flowers on the street. Once again, this is an example of this false American dream that's sold.
And then I hopped on a call with Aurora resident and retired ICE field office director to hear his opinion on what's really going on here. Is the place on fire? Do we have Venezuelans invading the city?
You know, look, the city is not on fire. Aurora's a huge place, you know, it's a great place to be, great schools, you know, but there are issues, just like there are with any city anywhere in the United States. And what we're seeing now is just, you know, you got one side saying it's not happening, one side saying it's happening, and then you get the social media aspects who say that the Hells Angels are coming into town, that patriots are gonna be, you know, storming these apartments. The state of Colorado is a sanctuary state. Started really letting in a lot of migrants that were coming up from the border. When we look at this, it's
it looks centralized. It looks like a centralized state. I don't feel like anyone should be like mass immigrating to Colorado, if I had to say. I don't think anyone comes to the US and says, hey, Colorado, that's my place. That's where I want to go. I don't think anyone does that.
mostly young male Venezuelans that have come up from Venezuela who are not highly vetted at the border. There are probably plenty of Venezuelans that have come up here to Colorado that are busting their butts, but there is this criminal element that has made their way into some of this lower income housing. So they are extorting some of the residents in those areas. And to give you an idea, a lot of the residents in these areas are migrants. They are migrants from South America. And these gang members there were gang members there running around with firearms, and they're mostly taking advantage of other migrants because those migrants are not calling the police. They are afraid to. They're afraid to maybe lose status here in the U.S. or get deported, or they've been identified, some of them, as being Tren de Aragua. And it may be some of these young Venezuelan males claiming to be TDA just as an intimidation factor to the other migrants that are in the area. The fake news part right away is that Aurora's not fallen off the face of the earth. Like, Aurora's had a gang problem. It's always been like that. But this situation just gets exasperated because with the illegal immigration situation, most of that could be taken care of and the community could be made safer if we got rid of sanctuary policy and we allowed the immigration authorities to work with local law enforcement to get these kind of guys off the street. So, I mean, it's something that we've got to be cognizant of. We've seen terrorists come across. We just got to pay attention to what's going on, and we got to make sure that, we have control of our borders so we're not allowing in this 1 or 2% of people who are just trying to take apart the U.S.
This is Kick.com.
I like that video. would the right thing, you don't want to let in, you know, these 2% of migrants that do the wrong thing, right? Would the correct path on helping that not happen, would that be not having one city or one state as a sanctuary state, like to where you just don't let in people like that are like a sanctuary state, right? That would be like a, I don't know if that would be a bad fix, I don't know, just a thought.